What's going on, Drinking Buddies? Brand new podcast coming right at you, but you know what we gotta do first? We gotta talk about the things. First and foremost, we are brought to you by the Patreon. That's right, the Patreon is home of exclusive content, the full back catalog of the video episodes, the ad-free audio versions, and potentially coming very soon, the ad-free video versions. We're still waiting on the YouTube partner program to give me the good old rubber stamp, but we have made it. We've got the application into the partner program. So once the partner program acceptance happens, it will also be home of the ad-free video. So check that out at patreon.com/MattSlayer. You can support this show for as little as $3 a month. That's right. For the cost of a beer, you can support And Now We Drink. And my various other projects too. So come join us on Patreon. We are also brought to you by my Twitch stream at twitch.tv/MattFandSlayer. I am Twitch streaming on the regular again, playing a lot of Multiverses. Thursday night is still community game night. We've been trying out some new games. Come hang in the Discord. Come join the community. Come play some games. And if you have Amazon Prime, definitely wouldn't be mad at getting a Prime sub from you. So once again, come hang out at twitch.tv/MattFandSlayer. Last, but certainly not least, is the absolute easiest way to support this show. It's twofold. Tell your friends. Share social media. Let people know about the show. Let people know that it exists. It's really that painless. Also, the other really easy way is go to youtube.com/andnowwedrink and subscribe. Costs you nothing. Feeds the algorithm, and we do love the algorithm around here. Assuming YouTube approves the partner program membership, but then otherwise, we may not love the algorithm as much. We'll see. But in the meantime, subscribe to the YouTube at youtube.com/andnowwedrink. And if you're sick of these ads, once again, this is ad-free on Patreon. Let's get on with it. My guest this week is adult performer, cosplayer, Ms. Jasmine Teaa. Jasmine and I met at XRCO, wow, that's months ago at this point, and I had to have her on. This was a super fun episode. We talk about Jasmine's multiple bands from TikTok, her cosplaying, a whole lot of silliness. So sit back, relax, pop a cold one, and enjoy, Drinking Buddies.
When aliens come to take over, they look at us like we're out of our minds now. We'll get a galactic makeover, and now we're thinking that they just might be right. I cannot wait for this whole world to end. I'm gonna break out the bottle with my friends. I think they'll tell them their stories when we're gone. And now we drink.
Jasmine, how the hell are you?
Hey, I am good. I am here with you and having a good time.
Wait a minute, you're here with me?
Oh,
Are we sure? Are we positive on that?
I don't know. Maybe I'm too drunk already.
Oh shit, we are 16 seconds in,
Time to pause.
and Jasmine's not sure if she's sober enough to realize where she is. Oh god.
Where am I? Who am I? Am I Jasmine?
I hope so. That's who's booked for the show. You sent a doppelganger like, this dude met me at XRCO once while he was drunk. Will he know it's actually me?
Did he actually really meet me? It was pretty dark there. Honestly, and also I got a haircut. So I do look a little bit different. I look cuter now, like no dead ends.
I would have never known if you hadn't told me, right?
Oh, really?
It was XRCO. It was dark. I was drunk.
That's true. Yeah.
I'm a cis male. Like, do you think I'm just like, oh my God, that girl has split ends. I'm not talking to her. I'm not going to book that girl. She has split ends. Oh my God.
Like, she is so unkempt. Honestly, though, I just came back from filming like for 12 hours straight when I came to XRCO. So I probably did not look the best. Like, I still had set makeup and I just threw lashes on top. So
You looked fine.
Oh,
You looked fine.
yeah, before me, Nolina, and Nicole came to XRCO, we got off set and went straight to the mall and were there for like 2 hours trying to like just put our outfits together. And then we got ready and just like went straight to the award show.
No shade to XRCO. That is way too much effort for XRCO.
Really?
No offense to XRCO, please. I enjoy coming every year, but it's the Critics Award show. that is the award show that everyone goes to just party and drink at.
Okay.
I'm sure you noticed that, like, how many people were actually paying attention to the awards being called off?
Actually, you're right. I don't even think I paid attention to the awards. And I think the three of us were definitely a little too done up because I wore like my hot pink dress and then I had like my blazer and I had like these bedazzled like high heels, like pink high heels. And then I look at everyone else and some girl was in a maxi dress. And, you know, I like to be a little bit extra, so it fit my personality. And we looked good, so.
That's all that matters. That's the important part. I'm just saying. As compared to AVN or XBiz or like the major award shows where like people are sitting in the audience and they're filming you watching the awards. XRCO is a party that an award happened while you're partying.
Mm-hmm.
So it's good. It's always good to dress to impress, especially because there are industry people that book people that are going to be there. But
that's true.
It's not like sitting in the audience at AVN where you may end up on Showtime in whatever outfit you're fucking wearing.
Oh, that's so true. It's so funny because I actually went to the XBiz Awards and I underdressed for that one. I wore like this see-through black bodycon mini dress and I look around and everyone is in these like floor-length gowns and they look so gorgeous and I'm just here with my booty cheeks out.
It's the beauty of porn. You can do both.
Exactly. Sometimes you show a little bit of cheek and sometimes you show just a little bit of ankle.
I generally go for a little bit of cheek on my outfit. But
what a beautiful cheek.
It's a beautiful cheek. The ankles are a little skinny. Like I gotta distract away from like I've skipped some leg days in my life and the glutes are there.
Honestly, I'm an ass girl. I love a big booty. Like I love a man who does not skip leg day. So, yeah, if you got some cheeks, like, hit me up.
So, are you into, like, full up getting in there or on a big booty man?
Yeah, I would say so. I have definitely eaten ass before. And I would do it again. Yeah.
It's a one-time thing that you're like, I would do it again. It's not like part of your regular diet.
That's true. It should be part of my regular diet. It's like 0 calories. All that cake for 0 calories.
Right? No, I'm questioning, have you ever strapped one on and taken it to a dude? Or
Oh, I wish. That is one of my goals.
Why? It's 2022. Why aren't you making that happen?
You're right, actually. I think it's because when people look at me, they're like, oh, she's so innocent and cute. And I am innocent and cute, but also one of my fantasies is to just peg someone. Like, I want to peg a really strong guy.
Come on. He'll never see it coming. Just like, hey, roll over, baby, and just spit on his asshole and like, here we go.
Hopefully, like, he cleans beforehand.
Well, obviously. But if he doesn't, these things happen. That is the true experience of real life anal. Like,
oh, so true.
Sometimes, when you drill for oil, you strike oil.
Oh, yeah. A little more than oil, I'd say, but yeah.
Some Texas tea. It's like the beginning of the Beverly Hillbillies up in this motherfucker.
Not the Texas tea. Oh, no. Oh.
It comes off in the shower, whatever.
Oh, that's why I carry baby wipes with me. You know, you never know when these things are going to happen.
Well, that's true, but I feel like that's the kind of job that you need a shower for. Like, baby wipes are just too much effort at that point.
Oh.
Like, I mean, if you really get coated, you really want to spend the time to, like, 100 baby wipes to get that, or just one quick shower.
That's true. Just like a little rinse is enough. But again, I like to make sure that there is nothing up in there. So I bring my baby wipes with me. I like use 3 of them, get deep in there, like make sure like, okay, I'm not going to embarrass myself if I have sex smelling like this, like down there.
Well, how deep are you getting? You're getting a foot into your colon? Jeez.
Yeah. Sometimes I just, kind of put a little bit of like something in there just to make sure, okay, it tastes good. It will be fine. I won't be embarrassed after this.
What are you using for the taste? The taste test.
The taste part?
Yeah.
Like, I drink a lot of pineapple juice beforehand. People say it's a myth. It might be a myth, but everyone tells me I taste good before they eat me out. So I'd say the myth is pretty busted. Like, it's positive. It is true.
I mean, it's one of those things. Do you think a dude's really going to be like, oh, you tasted horrible after eating you out? They're just happy to be in the game.
That's actually, one time I hooked up with a guy, and this was when we were at a party. I went to a really big party school, and like I would party like probably 3 days a week. And I went home with this one guy, and then he tries to go down on me, and then he does like a little baby gag, and I'm like, oh my God, the disrespect. Like, you're about to like go deep in my pussy, but just to see like someone gag like right in between your legs, I'm like, okay, this is not gonna happen tonight. I'm already embarrassed. Like, I just put on my shorts and like walked home.
Wow, that dude, like at that point, like you just have to excuse yourself for a second, be like, I've been drinking a lot, I'll be right back. Like you got to be happy to be in the game. You can't.
Exactly.
I have licked a foul pussy or two in my day. It happens. You know, they're attached to human beings that sweat, that have pH levels that are off. It fucking happens. As long as it's not like, oh, what is like that discharge. As long as
oh yeah.
Thankfully, never had that happen. I'm fully, I think.
Knock on wood.
Right. But yeah, there's definitely been a couple where it's just like, oh, that. So you don't spend as much time down there as you once would.
Exactly. It's just like, at least play it off and play it cool. He totally should have just been like, I'm sorry, I just drank a little too much. Let me go to the bathroom. And also, here's a baby wipe. Like, suddenly slide it to me. Like, you know, just if you want to freshen up a bit.
No, fuck that. Man up. Just like, oh, I just got to go to the bathroom real quick. I'm fucking, you know, drank a little too much. And then you come back, you look yourself in the mirror. You go, dude, you can do this. You want to fuck tonight? This is how you fuck. Yeah. You're going to go down on that girl. You're going to tell her it was great. You're going to watch her arch her back and fucking give you a little, you know.
Exactly. Like, you got to make her legs quiver, even though you are not enjoying it. Like, sometimes, like, yeah, it's kind of just like getting a meal from your grandma and you're like, oh, like, it's probably not my favorite meal and it doesn't taste good, but you eat it anyways because you love your grandma. Like, does he love me? Probably not, but he wants me to feel like it, like, you know, he actually like wants to make me feel good.
Exactly. And once the deed is done, you never have to see each other again.
Exactly. It was just a hookup.
Right. Not like he's putting a fucking ring on it. It's just, you know, it's a party hookup. How do you ruin your night like that? How do you, like, you go back to your boys like, so you hit it? No. No, she just left me high and dry. What'd you do? Like,
gagging between her legs. That's what I did. It's like not the other way around. Like, did she gag between your legs? No, I did between her legs.
That is... that man goes into the hall of fucking shame. You did the right move by just being out. The dick would have probably been trash too.
Honestly, he was a frat guy, so it probably would have been trash. No shade to frat guys. Actually, all shade to frat guys. All the frat guys I've hooked up with, like, probably in my lower tier of hookups.
Okay, so by broad, just overarching categories, where's the tier list?
Okay, I'd say gamer guys are top tier, like
the S tier
level, because they have fast reflexes. Do you see their fingers on the WASD? They're so fast with it. Like, League players, especially, the reflexes of those guys when they play those games, they will literally press QWER so fast. So their fingering game, top tier.
Question before we continue with the tier list. League players over StarCraft players?
Ooh.
Those top tier StarCraft players are fucking, that's some shit.
That's true. I have yet to fuck a StarCraft player. So when I have the chance to, I'll let you know and I'll update you with that.
When's the next big fucking StarCraft tournament?
I need to go there and do some networking, if you know what I mean. This is for business.
Go to the StarCraft tournament, write it off on your text like, this is all for business. This is all research.
Exactly. Go to the next anime convention like, this is for business for me, you know?
Just like start trolling Twitch, like, with StarCraft players.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go into like the StarCraft category and like search out like, okay, like, slide into their DMs, like do a sub, like send them some bits, like, hey.
How many bits to see your bits, boy?
1,000 bits.
Do you do any Twitch streaming?
I actually just started Twitch streaming yesterday.
First time?
Yeah, it was my first time. I just played League of Legends, and I actually wanted to do a hot tub stream for my first stream, but playing video games is where I'm most comfortable. So that's what I did. And I only meant to stream for 2 hours. I ended up streaming for nearly 4 because it was just so fun.
Hey, especially starting off, like that's the way to go. Like put the fucking time in because people got to find you. It's not like you have a built-in audience. Well, I mean, you have a built-in audience from your other work, but having that translate over.
Yeah, exactly. Like, especially since a lot of people know me for mainly my spicier content.
We're allowed to say pornography here.
Oh, okay. My porn content.
I don't know if I may not have warned you before we got on here. Anything fucking goes here. Like
Okay.
sex, drugs, rock and roll, say fucking swear words. Just as the 2 rules are just don't cause me post-work or anything I got to clean up. Like anything else, if people get naked, I censor it. It's fine. It literally just had to censor some tits on the episode that's coming out tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Yeah, these things happen.
Oh my gosh. Dang. Okay, good to know. I think it's because TikTok is one of my main platforms.
They hate me.
Dude, they hate me too. They banned me for standing up during a live. And okay, I was building a desk and I just wanted some company while I built my desk. So I went live on TikTok while I did it. I was wearing just a tank top and yoga pants and I built a desk and I forgot, oh shoot, I need one of the nails and it's behind me. So I stood up and turned around and I guess my booty was too big and too powerful for TikTok. Banned on not just that account, but 3 other accounts.
Wait. Did you forget a nail or did you actually forget a nail?
I actually forgot a nail. I have ADHD. I forget everything. I'm so forgetful.
Because that would have been, oh boys, I forgot a nail. Oh no.
Oh no, step bro. I forgot a nail. Let me bend down and pick it up.
We got completely sidetracked though. We were doing the tier list of dudes. I have a bit of ADHD too. At least I've been doing this long enough to be like, oh yeah, I got to reel it back into where we were on 5 topics ago.
Honestly though, I think having ADHD and doing a podcast, it makes it so much more fun because you can just bounce off on these different topics. But yeah, reeling it back into the topic at hand is a little difficult.
We're there. We're back to your tier list. So
Exactly.
Gamer dudes, we're not sure StarCraft or League of Legends take the first spot on the S tier, but the gamer dudes on the S tiers, where the shooter dudes come in. We're the I mean, COD players are fucking toxic, but
Oh yeah, COD players, I'd say okay, I say they A tier dick, while League of Legends players are S tier dick. Because it's just the toxicity. I think that the more toxic the community is for a gamer, it translates into their sex. They just want it. They just want their pleasure. They don't care about yours. Yeah.
League involves team play, so you got to actually.
It's a team effort. No one wins unless we all win.
Right? Where one person can carry a whole team in COD.
I don't know how COD works, but I just know it's FPS. And I also know that COD players are super toxic. That's all I know. And then that's all I need to know to not have sex with any COD players.
Are you scoping dudes' libraries before you hook up? Let me see your Steam account real quick.
Honestly, I should, because I swear if I see Call of Duty in their Steam and it has 200 hours, okay, bye. I'm calling my Uber back home already.
You got to get them to call the Uber. Come on.
Oh, you're right. But will they? Probably not.
Well, then you're just proving your point.
That's true.
But 200 hours in COD, huh? Have a good life. Out. Okay. So we got 2 S tiers, we got an A tier. Where do we go from here on the tier list of dudes by broad categories?
All right. So we have League players, S tier, COD players, A tier. I would say dad bods and A tier too, because it's guys with dad bods, they know how to eat. So it's they eat pussy really good. And I don't discriminate. I will literally fuck anyone as long as I vibe with you. So dad bods, I say they are up there. And then B tier, who else? I say
I once again have to give a shout out to Leonardo DiCaprio for making dad bods popular.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Leo. Thank you. You give us, obviously, he's a very talented A-list actor, but he's showing the rest of the world, like, though you may not be able to land Leo, you may be able to land Matt Slayer. Like,
Exactly. I think, like, that is why DILFs are so popular these days. Like, people have awakened their eyes that, like, okay, like, actual dads, like, actual dad bods, they kind of pop off, you know?
we're cuddly.
Exactly. That's another thing, too. Like, cuddling afterwards, chef's kiss.
Yeah. Post-coitus, like, you're not like, oh my God, I'm scraping myself on abs.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's why sporty guys are on like the B tier for me because, you know, they look good, but they're not the best cuddle partners. And also, like, all the guys that I've fucked who are part of like the sports teams, they have kind of like these big egos. Like, their toxicity is worse than the COD players, I'd say, because they actually get pussy. That's why.
What are you saying? People with dad bods don't? Half the fucking performers I have on the show are like, Dad, I'm all about that dad bod. Like,
That's
yeah,
true.
I think we're doing all right in 2022. Like,
I think so. Yeah.
but please keep that misconception out there that we're not getting laid and that we're thankful to be in the game. Please just keep that out.
The pity fucks, you know, but
Well, no. Oh, Jesus. The first anytime someone's like, I'm pity fucking, like, I'm out. I have too much self-respect for that shit.
yeah, definitely.
Like, no. If you're fucking me, it's because you want to be in. This is where you want to be. Like, like, oh, he looks like a sad puppy, and like, fuck you. I'm out. I'll fuck somebody else.
Exactly. There's plenty of fish in the sea. And it's like, that's why I like 2022 because all like the thick girls and like the dad bods, they're like becoming like people are actually realizing like, oh, hey, like that's actually hot. And that's what I love about 2022. Like everyone's realizing that like the standard that you see in media, you can find that anywhere else. But, you know, everything that derives from that, it's just like nice on the eyes. It's like fresh. Yeah.
We're getting back to like Victorian beauty standards where like, you know, being fat used to be a sign of wealth.
Oh yeah, exactly. That's why I really like kind of where like the media is going with like the appearance because, you know, like before then, when I started sex work in 2016, I was like probably 50 pounds heavier. Or actually, no, I gained I think 2017 when I first started like dating my partner, that was when I gained a lot of weight because relationship weight. And then
He was just taking you out for nice dinners all the time?
yeah, exactly.
Why'd you stop taking her out for nice dinners? Like, how'd you let her lose all this weight? You stopped taking her out for nice dinners. That's so wrong.
COVID happened, that's why, you know? Because he eats a lot. And I like to match like the person I'm eating with. I try to eat like just as much as they do, but he eats a fuck ton. So I'm like, okay, I must just stuff myself. And then I would just pass out in a food coma afterwards. And I just lived such a sedentary life. And then once COVID happened, I'm like, okay, let me like go back to the gym. And that's kind of where I'm at now. But, you know, where was I before?
You're in COVID and 50 pounds heavier, apparently.
Oh, yeah. Was it 50? I think it was like 40-ish. Sorry.
I was just quoting you. I was not there. I was not there with a scale being like, Jasmine was 50 pounds heavier.
Yeah.
Don't misrepresent that shit to my audience. Like, I was just parroting what you just said. If it was 40, it was 40. It was 50, it was 50. It was 100, it was 100, whatever it was.
Why would you lie to them like that? Why would you use my words against me?
I'm not using your words against you. I'm just making an exaggeration, a slight exaggeration.
Exactly.
Like doubling your mass.
That's what you got to do for views, you know? Like, you got to get the clickbait when it's actually not true or it's just a little bit true.
The thumbnail will be like, Jasmine was 100 pounds heavier, according to Matt Slayer, and really small.
Yeah. Like, Matt Slayer says Jasmine is like 100 pounds heavier than she actually is. Like, and then it's like, you won't believe what happens next.
Hear about Jasmine's miracle weight loss.
With this like lemon water tea that she drank. No.
She's on that vodka limeade diet.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Like they could probably use my photos for like those weight loss like TikToks.
Well, you know, like half those fucking things are fucking scams, right?
Yeah.
Like for the audience who isn't aware, a lot of those work like before and after photos are the same, taken at the same time, and the in shape person is just pushing their gut out.
That's so true. And then they're all like, you can get like this too in 2 weeks if you drink lemon and water and apple cider vinegar. Like, no, those are such scams. Did I fall for that scam? Hell yeah, I did. Like, because I would see that everywhere. But then I realized, no, that is actually not how you do it.
How did those crash diets go for you?
Oh my gosh, they went awful. Like, how I lost most of my weight at the beginning of the pandemic, I just did like high intensity interval like training so much, probably like 3 times a week when only the recommended was like a week. And while I did shed off the weight, like I was kind of just like skinny fat, you know? And then once I started like lifting weights, that's actually like when I was happy because I'm like, okay, like I look strong, like I look beefy. I look like I can crush anyone with my thighs. This is where I want to be with my body. Yeah, but even when I was like 50 pounds heavier, I was still like happy with myself. And I still like posted my nudes online because like, oh, I mean, I'm an exhibitionist. Like I like to do that. I like to share myself with everyone. I like to give to charity and show my holes for everyone.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Share your holes with everyone. Like I'm ashamed. I've covered all but like 3 of your holes.
Wait. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Took her a second there, folks.
I'm a little slow.
I blame the alcohol.
I think it's the alcohol, that's for sure.
I absolutely blame the alcohol.
You know, I am turned when my eyes, they won't go wide anymore. Like my eyes just like, it looks like I'm high all the time. I remember I hosted for Urban X Awards lingerie party. And I was so nervous, so I just drank like 5 drinks before arriving. And I was fine. I was like interacting and I had a good time. But when they posted all the photos online and tagged me on Twitter, my eyes were just closed. I looked like I was having the best time of my life, but they were just, oof.
I mean, that's the important part. That's the important part of the fucking award show that you're hosting, that you looked like you had the best time of your life. That's what they care about.
Exactly. I think it was a good thing that I looked like that. And I'm thankful that I also didn't yak at that party after 5 drinks.
Oh, shit. 5 drinks will do you in like that? Oh, God.
Actually, no. I think 8 is my limit. Again, I'm tiny and like I'm definitely not the biggest person. And
especially not anymore.
That's true.
I mean, you lost 100 pounds. I mean, that's got to affect your drinking.
That's just gonna be the tagline for this on YouTube with the exclamation points and like the surprised emoji. Yeah.
We'll get you full on Brazzers face for it.
Yeah. Like just surprised Pikachu face. But
I lovingly refer to that as Brazzers face because have you ever seen like any of like the Brazzers like thumbnails on like any of the sites where they're just like,
oh my gosh, yes. And it's like the fakest orgasm face ever. Like no one looks like that when they actually orgasm. No one announces, I'm gonna come. Like when they orgasm, they just come, especially women.
I don't know. I like to warn people if I'm gonna come in their mouth.
Oh, that's valid, especially if you're a guy. And especially like if you have a penis. For women, I feel like it's so unnatural to announce like, oh, I'm going to come. And especially if we can have multiple orgasms in one session, like who has the time to announce like 5 times that they're going to orgasm?
I mean, you should just sum it up quick and be like, 1, 2.
Like, 1.
Like, announce it like you're counting someone out at a fight. Like, 1, 2. 3.
Oh my gosh. There's this one guy at my gym who does that with like every rep he does for like bench press. And I swear. With
the leg quiver and all? Jesus.
Oh my gosh, yeah. He has like the loudest grunt. He's like, and I look over and he's not pushing like the most weight, but he's the loudest person in the gym. So everyone like just turns to him. And I swear, every time he announces his rep, it sounds like he's orgasming.
I wonder how loud he fucks.
Oh, I know.
His neighbors must fucking hate him.
Yeah. His neighbors probably know his name, that's for sure.
Oh, that's assuming his partner's getting it and she's saying his name. Unless he's calling out his own name during sex, and that's fucking weird.
I wouldn't be surprised if he did. I mean, he announces his reps so loudly. I wouldn't be surprised if he's fucking a girl. He would moan his name instead of hers.
That would be a wild move to just like call out your own fucking name during sex.
Mm-hmm. Dang.
I feel like next time I have a random hookup that I don't really care about repeat business on, I'm going to do it just for the bit.
Let me know how it goes.
I will.
If someone does that to me, I feel like if I'm too horny to even care, I wouldn't think about it. But if I'm not, and usually guys who moan their own names during sex, they probably wouldn't have the capacity to really make a girl like actually come. So if that actually happened, I'd be so taken aback, I would just burst out laughing.
I mean, it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
That's why I would do it, because it is goddamn hilarious. That would be the funniest shit. Like, oh, Matt. Oh, look. What? Like, I have a feeling like the brakes would get pulled like just right there. Just like, what?
It's like the pussy just dries up.
Like, did you just say, oh, Matt? Like, yeah, I'm about to come. Oh, Matt. Oh.
Like, my name is Cassandra. Who's Matt?
I'm Matt.
Oh my gosh. What if it was the other way around and a girl was like, or what if during sex, I said, oh, Jasmine, you know?
You should do it just to see what the fuck happens.
I'll try that next time. Next collab.
Yeah.
They'd be like, what? Like, you should have watched my podcast.
Right? You're not watching it now, you drink? You fucked up?
Exactly. Now you're not in the inside joke.
Come on, that would be fucking amazing. It'd be hilarious.
Actually, I just might do it. I do have a collab next week. So who knows? Catch me moaning my own name when they go down on me.
Be like, oh, Jasmine, your pussy's so wet. Like,
oh, Jasmine, I'm so close.
Dead. Oh my God, that'd be fucking amazing.
That would be amazing. I will actually try to keep a mental note of that because that would be a hilarious video to film.
Good thing you don't have to keep a mental note. We are recording this.
You're right. I'll just watch this podcast again.
You just have to remember to watch the podcast over.
Oh, you're right. I'll try to make a mental note of that.
Right.
I probably would.
Like, I like watching myself on camera. I'm going to watch this.
Exactly. I watch my own videos sometimes.
Do you?
Yeah. So, like, not to toot my own horn, I'm pretty proud of, like, the videos I make, you know? And as you should, like, as a content creator, like, it's tough making so much content, especially for so long. Like, be proud of your work. Like, fap to your own work because you deserve it. Like, you made that shit.
I don't know. Most of my work is me fully clothed talking shit, so it's not really what turns me on.
Like, don't knock it till you try it.
I don't know. I've never been. I edit my own shit, so I've never been sexually aroused like in the editing bay or like watching the podcast back. Like, oh, that was so fucking like. It was just like, God, I gotta select another fucking camera angle. Fuck.
Like, I look so fucking hot talking into this microphone right now. Like, oh.
Yeah, and there are definitely guests I've been attracted to, but it's still like, yeah, this is just work. Like there's never been a moment where like, oh yeah, I'm gonna rub my dick to.
Oh yeah, definitely. For most parts, like, I mean, again, it's a little more different for me because I actually do have sex in my content.
You have sex in your content? When did that happen? Oh my
Don't
God!
tell anyone.
No. I believe the whole point of you being here is to tell everyone.
Oh. You're right. I don't want to be banned on TikTok again, though. So we're going to say, like, I do spicy content.
This ain't going on TikTok. Don't worry about that. Like, every time I try to upload a clip to TikTok, they mute it immediately. Like,
oh, really?
I've given up on uploading anything but gaming content to TikTok. Mm-hmm. Every time I've uploaded a clip to the show, except for one, they muted it within 30 minutes. Like, just fucking muted it.
Oh, yes. Yeah, that's happened to my own original sounds, too. One time, I said, like, instead of pussy, I said, like, coochie meow meow. And then they muted the sound. And I thought coochie meow meow would be safe for work enough on TikTok, but no.
Okay. So I had Nathan Bronson on like almost a year ago at this point, and he was talking about fishing a makeup sponge out of another performer like on set.
Mm-hmm.
And they just muted the whole thing. Like the whole fucking clip, the whole fucking video is just muted.
Oh my goodness.
I'm like, yeah, not bothering. The only video that I've gotten away with keeping on TikTok was Elena St. James talking about the perfect penis size, but she doesn't actually ever say penis. She's just like, can't be too long, can't be too girthy. And I follow it up with a clip of Thanos with the knife going, perfectly balanced as everything should be. And like somehow that stayed on.
Oh.
Everything else I've ever fucking posted that has come from the show has been muted or been against community standards. So I upload gaming content.
Yeah, that's the thing with TikTok. They pick and choose what content they want because again,
Run by the Chinese government.
that's true. But that's so true. Yeah, it's like not consistent at all with what they allow on the platform because how is like me wearing yoga pants and turning around like that gets me banned, but when I put on a bikini, that's fine. It's still up.
It all depends on who reported it. And that's the problem with all the social media platforms is it's inconsistent enforcement on everything.
That's so true. Yes.
I mean, for fuck's sake, how much shit gets away on IG from real, mainstream celebrities? Like shit that sex workers or performers would never be able to get away with.
Oh my gosh. Yes. I remember, I think I saw this one post on Instagram. Like, I think Kendall Jenner, she like posted like a full nude on IG, but it's still up because it's like Kendall Jenner. And also it's like, oh, artistic nudity. But I wear lingerie on my Instagram and that gets me banned. I had 3 Instagram accounts get banned like back to back and knock on wood that like, my current one doesn't and it stays up. But yeah, it's the moderation on social media. It's really unfair, especially towards sex workers because like, we are so much more than our work. And even when we try to show ourselves, like when we try to show that we are more than our work, like we still get banned for it because of our job.
I know, it's absolutely ridiculous. So I Googled real quick the Kendall Jenner.
Oh.
It's not even like a tasteful artistic nude. It's literally just her sitting on a pool bed, poolside naked. Like it's just her ass like up in the air.
Yeah.
Like, cool. That would get every fucking sex worker I know banned from the fucking platform. But instead she has 9 million likes.
Yeah.
She has more than the population of LA's like that photo.
Oh my gosh. The power, like, or, the amount of like circle jerking like IG has for celebrities. They're like, okay, like Kendall Jenner, you can do that. Sex workers, no. Like,
well,
you
at
can't even.
The end of the day, all those platforms' goal is to keep people engaged and stay on the platform.
That's true.
And if you pull the plug on someone like Kendall Jenner, who's, according to this screen cap, 255 million followers.
Oh,
that's almost the population of America.
Ooh. Yeah, like some shit will go down if she ever got banned on IG.
Right. If she just like, or they give her they just like give her a temporary suspension. She's like, peace out. I'm out. Yeah. Think of how much engagement they just fucking lose.
That's true. But Madonna, though, I feel like Madonna, I saw her nipples on IG once and I was like, oh, good for her, And her post actually got taken down after a while. Like, was it up for like a few days? Hell yeah. Like,
I mean, Tommy Lee's full fucking dick was out like a couple weeks ago.
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah. And I'm sure Tommy Lee, I'll Google it right now, but I'm sure Tommy Lee still has a fucking Instagram account.
Oh my gosh. Men can get away with so much more on IG than women, though. There is a guy on TikTok who would wear gray sweatpants and you can see his dick print on there. And he would just like swing it around and dance. And he has like a blue verified check mark and he gets like, millions of views for dancing around in his gray sweatpants with no underwear.
Yeah, but Tommy Lee, like, that was full dick. Like, just full on dick.
Oh, no way. Let me see. I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
Are you still looking?
I'm trying to find like if he still has an Instagram account.
I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't get banned for that. Because I feel like men can get away with so much more on social media that women can't.
Yep, and he's still here.
Oh my gosh.
Like, they took down the post, but it was full hard dick like, on Instagram. And It got him, like, mentioned on CNN.
Oh my gosh.
Come on, what the fuck?
Yeah, the state of social media these days, it's just so unfair because they definitely pick and choose like what is okay. Have you heard of the girl who had sex on Twitch, like, and she just got a 7-day ban for it?
I didn't hear about that at all.
Oh my gosh. So this girl, she was just playing games and doing a stream, and then in her apartment they have like these really big windows, and while she was on stream, like, you could see the reflection of what was happening in the window, and in the reflection while she was playing video games, she was getting eaten out. Like, and you could just clearly see it.
But I mean, was it graphic or was it some dude in between her legs?
It was just some dude in between her legs. But I mean, if a guy is in between a girl's legs, like, what else is he gonna do? Like,
pull her tampon out with his teeth?
Damn. I don't even think that's like a with Twitch community guidelines.
No, I mean, obviously that's against Twitch community guidelines. I was just giving you an alternative what he could be doing instead of eating her out.
Maybe he's like sniffing, like making sure, like, okay, like, it smells good down there, you're okay.
He's checking for moles on her inner thigh.
That's true.
Like,
that's true.
Girl, is that precancerous? Oh shit.
Like, when I saw that though, she only got a 7-day ban. And then there's like other Twitch streamers like who do like less guideline breaking things and get just full on bans. And and that's kind of like that kind of encompasses what social media is like today. Like, I don't know, they definitely pick and choose like what is okay and like.
And the problem is they're private businesses, so they can.
That is so true.
It's so fucked that like we as content creators have so much of our career wrapped up in other private businesses that can arbitrarily, like, you don't even actually have to violate guidelines for them to be like, you're done. They could just choose to be like, we don't want to host you on our platform.
Yeah, that's like the scary thing too, because a lot of people, and especially in this like industry, and with like the boom of OnlyFans and such, like, a lot of people depend on those social media. But it's like you do one wrong thing and then it's taken away. Like, my account that actually got banned had like 800,000 followers on TikTok.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was just trying to get you closer to the mic.
Oh, sorry.
I didn't want to interrupt you. That's why I was just trying to like sign language it.
Oh my gosh, I'm so bad at picking up sign languages because when I had someone like film for me when I was at a collab, he would try to sign language that, oh, lift up your skirt so you could see your pussy. But I thought like, oh, he's actually just hot, because he would do like this. He would pull on his shirt like this. And I thought that meant like, oh, he's just hot right now. like, okay, like, let's just wrap this video up real quick so then we can go back inside.
It's all good. I was just trying to like, I didn't want to interrupt your story.
It's all good. As I was saying though, I did get banned on TikTok. The live I did when I stood up and I got banned, that was on an account that had 800,000 followers. And that was my biggest platform. And that happened back in February, I think. I was really devastated. No, I didn't get it back.
How much revenue, like, if you don't mind me saying, approximately did you lose from that shit?
Thankfully, I don't think I lost a lot, because a lot of people on TikTok, they go to my Instagram. And yeah, I am glad that I have a spread of my following, especially now that I'm starting on Twitch, and then like, kind of just like spreading my following across all platforms. They will find me some way or another. So I didn't lose too much. I still was really devastated because that was like my biggest TikTok account. I have multiple though.
But still, that's a lot of fucking followers. Like,
yeah,
the average person is never going to even get 10% of that.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, they'd be happy if they got 1% of that.
That's true. And it's like, I try not to think about it too much because I'm like, that made me so sad. But it is what it is. And it's like, the thing about TikTok is I think it's fairly easy to grow that following back again, because with my new TikTok account, I have, I'd say like nearly like 200,000 followers. And I play it a lot more safe than I did with my old account, because with my old account, I would straight up just like, I do like cosplay, and I would do like some more like raunchy cosplays. And that definitely broke like the community guidelines a little bit. So it's valid that I got banned. You know, how I got banned, I feel like it was unfair because I wasn't even in like raunchy cosplay. I was just in yoga pants.
Well, I mean, but that's fucked. That also, like, if they decide to ban you, that they're like, oh, it's okay. Go ahead and make another account. We'll still allow you to like be on the platform. Like, also wildly inconsistent. Like,
yeah, very true. And that's like one of the very like inconsistent things with TikTok. Like it is my biggest platform and I love being on this I love being on that platform because making TikToks and being like a degenerate is really fun for me. Like and I feel like it translates because I look like I'm having so much fun like doing stupid shit, which I am having a lot of fun. But, you know, it's just it really is inconsistent because I had probably 5 TikTok accounts banned.
why 5? Oh, because they all got banned? Oh,
yeah, because I keep getting banned. And also the thing with TikTok, I don't know. I just like to have multiple accounts so I can post different things. Like I have a cosplay account where I do like my more safer work stuff. And then I have like a more raunchy account where I openly talk about being a sex worker.
How's that go over on TikTok?
I have no idea. I swear, I straight up saw a girl on TikTok like have her titties sucked at a party and it had probably 1 million views. It wasn't taken down. And then I saw a comment and it says, this is probably still up because it's considered as breastfeeding. Yeah. But you know, it's just so inconsistent.
Just that is absolutely wild. Like the inconsistencies with TikTok, especially TikTok, because probably what you got banned for, there is probably some girl who is underage doing something similar or worse. And
I don't want to say it, but you did. You said it for me.
Well, that's fucked. It's absolutely fucked. Like the fact that like there's sexualized content or perceived sexualized content happening from fucking minors on fucking TikTok, and that shit's still allowed to because it's a dance. Like,
but they're dancing in a bikini and they're underage. You know?
It's no good. It's no good.
And that's the thing that's unfair because I feel like on most of my TikToks, sometimes I can push the guidelines a bit. But for the most part, if you look at the guidelines face value, they match the guidelines. I'm not nude at all. Everything, my hoo-ha is covered. My nipples are covered. I'm not showing my cheek.
Man,
like,
what's a hoo-ha?
My hoo-ha, my coochie.
I was just giving you shit for the PG-13 language, like the PG language. My hoo-ha.
I told you I'm on TikTok too much. Like, and on TikTok, you have to be very careful with your wording. Like,
You're on it now. We drink now. You can say, my pussy isn't popping on TikTok.
Okay, my pussy lips are not out on TikTok, so it's like they fall in the guidelines.
My labia majora is not on TikTok.
Like my mom's pubis is fully covered.
You cannot see my areolas on TikTok.
Exactly. And it's like, you know, everything is covered. They should fit in the guidelines. But it's like, you know, some videos of mine, regardless of them fitting in the guidelines, like at face value, like they still get taken down. But if someone who says like, oh, like I'm a minor, like blah, 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 I'm just doing a dance, like it's still up. Yeah.
It's absolutely fucked. And honestly, I don't understand why on all of these platforms, why is there not a place for rated R content? We can still make rated R fucking movies. They can be shown in mainstream cinemas. Why can't we have a place on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram for rated R content? Technically, yes, on YouTube, you can have 18 plus restricted content. The algorithm just drops you like a fucking bad habit at that point.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Why can't we have like equal fucking share? There's adults that use these fucking platforms. Why can't we make content for other fucking adults? I'm not talking porn. Like, I understand these mainstream platforms don't want to be in the porn business. That's fine. But there is still a place for rated R comedy, for rated R like other content.
Yeah, it's like, how come we can't say like pussy and penis, but you know, minors can dance around on TikTok in bikinis and like, you know, okay, do what you want, but how come those go viral, but my videos where I am just in cosplay and I am an adult, like they just get taken down? It's really unfair, and also it's super inconsistent. And like, yeah, I totally agree. Like, people's argument with like sexual content on TikTok, their argument is always like, oh, this is a kids app, this doesn't belong here. But it's like, if this content shows up on a kid's like For You page, because like, and like the algorithm, it shows you like what exactly like you would be interested. Like if it shows up on their For You page, like maybe monitor and like make a kid friendly like algorithm so it doesn't show up.
Right. There are 1 billion active TikTok users. Those cannot all be children.
Exactly. And like from when I looked at the analytics, like most of the TikTok users, they are like 18 and up. Yeah, like especially after COVID, like a lot of adults started using TikTok for like, you know, for the fun of it, because they're like, oh, it's COVID, I have nothing else to do. Let me use TikTok and let me learn TikTok dances. And then they think, oh, actually, this app is really fun. Let me like stay on it. And, you know, I feel like people need to realize like there are kids on every single platform, you know, like, but they are not always the main audience.
Well, and hell, kids are going to get into whatever the fuck they're going to get into. Like, for fuck's sake, as much as it's fucked, there are definitely kids viewing content on the hub.
Oh, yeah. Like, which is like, you know, that is like another thing too, you know, like, and it's just, oh my gosh, hopefully like the FBI doesn't come up to my house. But when I was like, you know, I definitely like watched porn when I was younger too. And I would press like, are you 18 and up? Yes. Like, you know?
You fraudulent motherfucker.
Who
Jasmine,
doesn't do that?
I don't know. I'm old enough that like internet porn wasn't really a thing when I was a minor, so.
Okay, like Matt Slayer, Ultimate Saint here, never watched porn.
Oh, no. I definitely read a lot of fucking magazines pre-18. They're just internet, like high-speed internet wasn't a thing when I was a minor.
Oh, that's valid. Don't tell the feds on me, you know, like.
Once again, recording this and putting it on the internet.
I'll watch out.
But hell, in my day, you had to like, we did some like trading of like fucking JPEGs on fucking BBSs, and the bit rate was so fucking bad, like it would take minutes for a single JPEG to load.
And it's like the 8-bit, like, you know, like super pixelated kind of porn.
Like, fucking, you would fucking bust before that shit finished loading. Let alone anything that was fucking like video. Like, video was too fucking big. You got to remember, my fucking computer's hard drive at that fucking point was like, I think 425 megabytes was the biggest drive I had in the computer at that point. 425 megabytes. Like,
oh my goodness. You just be jacking off like, oh yes, those 2 pixels are probably her pussy right now.
yeah, it was insane. You had to do like physical fucking media. Like you had to get a goddamn magazine, or later on fucking wildly overpriced DVDs. There's a reason like Vivid was able to pay the Vivid girls insane salaries in the fucking 90s and 2000s, because holy fuck, a Vivid feature in like the truck stop porn store where I was able to buy porn was like $60 for a fucking DVD.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah.
Dang, I don't need to feel bad about my prices anymore. Just kidding.
Yeah, like, well, it's like one fucking feature, $60. Like you got like 5-6 scenes out of that fucking. It's like, oh yeah, you got your money's worth out of those 5 or 6 scenes though. Like you had to be like, okay, I'm into the performers in this fucking movie because I spent $60 fucking on this. Yeah,
and it's like, honestly, when you're horny, you're like, I'm curious. Let me just drop money.
It's a bad plan to walk into the porn store horny. You gotta get the poison out before you go to the porn store. It's like going to the grocery store when you're hungry. You gotta fucking eat before you go to the grocery store. Otherwise, you're gonna buy a bunch of shit that you did not need.
That's true. Actually, I feel like porn is a necessity.
No, it's a necessity. Like, you don't go to the grocery store and not buy anything because you ate before you got there. You just don't buy excess shit that you don't need.
That's so true.
Like, you can't walk into the porn store like horny as fuck. You will end up walking out with like some blue pocket pussy. Like, I don't know. I watched Avatar once. It'd be fun to fuck an alien. And then like post-nut clarity, like, why did I do this? Why did I just spend like half a fucking paycheck on porn and porn-related items? I
feel the post-nut clarity. Like, I've subbed to some guys' OnlyFans and I paid like there for their videos because I like to support the creators I actually enjoy and like find hot. Like, so it's like, fuck, $75 for a video. Let's get it. Like, let me see. And when I watch it, I have fun for the moment. But then I think like, damn, I really spent $75 on this. Do I regret it? Just a little bit. But then I watch it again and everything's okay.
So there are dudes out there charging $75 for a pay-per-view?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I mean, and you know, a lot of people think like, oh, no one's ever gonna buy this. Like, I will buy it. I will buy it.
So Jasmine, if you want to support my Patreon, like
Oh, like, okay. I actually will.
fuck yeah.
Dude, that's what I love. And it's like, you know, the big thing that people have with OnlyFans, like they're like, oh, porn is free, like blah, blah, blah. But it's like, you know, porn is free. There's plenty of free porn on the internet. But is it like if you find someone you like truly like find attractive and you want to see more of them, like there are people who will pay to see more. And I am one of those people.
Well, it's one of those things where like porn is technically free on the hub, but production isn't free. All the things that go into porn aren't fucking free. If there's not some money coming back in, people aren't going to keep doing it because it is a fucking business.
Exactly.
Like, even though you are an exhibitionist and I know you were, you know, giving it away for free for some time there, would you go back to giving it away for free?
Exactly. Yeah. And it's like, that's like the people, like, that's the thing people forget. It's like, yes, like there are plenty of like free like videos out there, but the reason why it can be free is because of like the people who pay for porn. And it's because like people will pay for it. And it's like, creators like me wouldn't be in the game as long as we are if we like couldn't make a career out of it. And it's like, yeah, I love what I do, but also it is my job at the same time. And I should get like compensated for my time and work.
100%. I mean, for fuck's sake, editing's tedious.
Yes, I hate editing. I get so embarrassed looking back at my videos. I kind of just like, I don't even watch my entire videos back because I just hate hearing my voice. I cringe inside. I just like cut like the first few seconds here and there and then like just mash them together. And I'm like, okay, put a watermark over it. It's done. It's done.
Hire a fucking editor.
I have actually been thinking about that because like, I don't know, like I just get so embarrassed looking back at my own videos. But also, I am also very picky how I edit my videos.
Well, find an editor that you like have creative vision with and fucking hire an editor.
That's true. That's true. I'm hiring an editor, everyone, just so you know.
FYI, I edit.
Oh, ooh. Low key.
Like, I'm always looking for more work, so.
Actually, yeah, because there are just certain videos that it's just so tedious for me to edit because I work with some faceless creators and then like it's just so much easier to have to film a video with like, you know, just full face so you don't have to worry about the angles. And then in post, I just like blur out their eyes or something just to respect their privacy. But that shit is so tiring. It takes me like minimum 2 hours just to make sure like, okay, you can see their face for 1 second in this frame. Let me just like fix that. And, you know, it's just a lot of work. Yeah.
Oh, I am well aware of doing censoring is a pain in the giant dick. Also, personal preference, I hate no-face porn.
Oh, really?
I hate it. I'm putting that out there. If you're going to do fucking porn, have the balls to just fucking do porn. Don't go back to your day job like, that's right, I'm... No, don't stick your toesies in. Fucking do it. Because at the end of the day, especially like with the no-face like female performers, what is hot to me is like seeing the performer actually like at least pretending to get off. And if there's no facial expression, there's no O-face, it's like that might as well just be a fuck toy.
Yeah, that's true. And that's what I've noticed because when I first started posting my holes on Reddit in 2016, I was no face. Like I did probably nose down, so you could only see my lips. And I did okay, but once I did my face reveal 2020, that is when I saw exponential growth because they actually saw my face and they're like, oh, you're an actual human. You're more than just like TNA online. And I'm like, yeah, like I'm an actual person.
So what made you decide to go no face for 4 fucking years?
because I was in school, and honestly, like, yeah, I did it throughout university to like help pay my bills because like university is fucking expensive, and it's
America, fuck yeah.
America's fucking expensive, especially like California. And it's like, I went to university here, so it was so pricey. And, I worked 2 jobs along with doing sex work, and I took probably like 16 units like every quarter because my plan was to graduate early, which I did. And like, I really grinded. And it's like, as I did sex work, I realized actually this is a lot more fun than the path I originally wanted to take. So that's why I went like full into it.
So what'd you want to be when you grow up?
I wanted, it's so dumb because my parents, I spent so much time wanting to like please them. So I'm like, I'm gonna be a doctor. Like, I'm gonna be a nurse. I'm gonna go the stereotypical Filipino route.
Wow, way to be a stereotype.
Yeah.
Way to be a fucking stereotype.
Yeah.
Wow.
I just wanted to please my parents because that's the route they wanted me to take. And I'm like, okay, if it's gonna make them happy, I'm gonna do it.
Are either one of your parents in medicine?
Nah. But it's like, it's the Filipino stereotype. All of my cousins are in nursing. My sister is studying to be a nurse, but also she like dropped out of school. And then like, it happens. Yeah. But everyone in my family is studying to be a nurse. So I'm like, shit, like maybe let's try being a nurse too. And then I ended up switching my major to computational linguistics, which is like computer science and linguistics. And then I thought like, okay, it's like an engineering, like computer science job. I still make money even though I am not like in the medical field. And my parents, like, they were unhappy with that. So I realized, okay, they're not going to be happy with whatever I do in my life. What makes me happy is like, showing my holes online, like making like people like jerk off to me. And also kind of like
making people jerk off to you? Making them? Like, are you rolling up with gunpoint? Like, yeah. Jerk off, motherfucker.
I'm like, jerk off to me right now. Like,
jerk off right now.
Stop to my OF right now.
Do you want to live? You better fucking pop.
Yeah, exactly. One of your life goals should be like fucking jerking off to my OF. If you don't do it right now.
Violent. Horrible, Jasmine. Yeah.
I can be violent. I'm like cute and tiny, but I can be violent when I want to. You see these guns?
I'm glad there's a table between us. Like, I gave her partner a hard time, told him he could jerk off at them. I'm afraid now. Like, I'm afraid like halfway through this episode, it's like, Matt, jerk off now. Like, I don't know what to do.
I'm kind of scared right now. No, honestly, like, he's chill. Like, I'm thankful to have a partner who is so like, who supports my work and understands that, like, okay, like, sex is just sex. Like, and, like, I'm happy that we're at that point of our relationship. Like, sex is just sex to us. Like, having sex with, like, someone I don't have that emotional attachment to is so different than having sex with someone, like, I truly, like, love and care about,
Well, and it's also, like, this has been a multiple time topic of conversation on the show, but porn sex isn't even as fun as real sex. Like, It's aesthetically pleasing. It's not necessarily fun for anybody involved.
Right.
It's supposed to look good for the fucking camera. So, Jasmine doesn't show up at your door with a gun and force you to masturbate.
Yeah.
You do it of your own volition.
It's like, you just see, like, the second camera, and, like, while I'm riding a guy's dick, I'm holding, like, a gun to their head. Like, you better fucking come right now, bitch.
I really feel like that might be a violation of OnlyFans terms of services, but you should do it if it's not explicitly, like, outlawed by OF, you should do that. Just call your own name and then, like, ride a dude at gunpoint. Like,
yes, Jasmine, you better fucking come right inside me right now.
Jasmine's gonna come. Jasmine's gonna come. Jasmine's gonna come.
You have to have, like, the orange rubber around, like, the bullet place, so they know. Okay,
so it's an airsoft gun. It's an airsoft gun.
Nerf gun, yeah. I actually do have one of those guns because, like, I do cosplay a lot, so I have a lot of, like, those fake prop guns. And then, like, a lot of them have, like, the orange rubber, so I could probably get away with that.
Start a second OnlyFans just to be safe.
Yeah, that's true. I don't want to get audited on my OF for that.
Can't end up like TikTok because that's real money that goes out the window if, like...
Oh my gosh, yeah. If my OF got banned, knock on wood, like, hopefully that doesn't ever happen. But yeah, like, I would actually, like, cry. My TikTok, I cried a little bit, but I would actually sob if my OF went down.
you'd sob and then be like, I gotta call my fucking landlord.
Ooh, I gotta call my therapist, like straight up.
Like, yo, rent's gonna be a little late this month.
Yeah, like I'm sorry, guys. No, thankfully I do save up my money, so I'll be fine for a few months. But I feel like I'm the type of person like I just can't be idle. Like I always need to do something. So if my OF went down, I'm like, shit. Like that's most of my income. Like let me like get on all these other sites and just like
Like, many of it's clips for sale. Let's go.
Oh yeah, I do have a MV, and I'm like, if my OF went down, okay, MV is gonna be my main platform now.
But that's so crazy that like you have to tie your livelihood up in a fucking third-party platform like that. Like, if the shit that went down last year where OnlyFans is like, we're banning sex workers, happens again. Like the fact that like you have to really be concerned about where rent fucking gets paid and all that shit's like. So fucked. It's so fucked.
Yeah, it is really fucked. And that's the thing about like having all your eggs in one basket because when I first started, I did like online like sexting sessions. I wasn't on OnlyFans when I was like when I started 2016.
OnlyFans wasn't much of a thing at that point.
Yeah, exactly. I think it really started like I think the first OnlyFans boom was like during the pandemic. And even before then, a lot of my fellow Reddit creators, they were on OF. And, so I started OF 2020. And then once the kind of like potential porn ban on OnlyFans happened 2021, I freaked out because, I had my many vids, I had all that, but they weren't my main platforms. OnlyFans was my main platforms. And not gonna lie, I freaked out. I was.
And like, rightfully so.
Yeah.
Rightfully like, oh my God, my main source of income is just being like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's terrifying. That's goddamn terrifying.
It's awful because, they know the power. Like, they know how many people rely on their livelihood on that platform.
And they don't give a fuck.
They really didn't.
They don't to this day.
They still don't, honestly. And it's like, when that happened 2021, I realized like it can happen again. Even though they took it back within 4 days, like it can absolutely 100% like happen again. So that's why like this year I tried to like take the time to really expand my platforms. Like I did the film with Foreplay Films and like Lost Cinema. And then I also started my Twitch soon. And then I also like just expanded and tried to like focus on other platforms besides my OF. Even though it's still my main platform, like I still try to like kind of like separate the eggs and put it everywhere else.
Are you going to launch your own website?
I really want to. I think the biggest thing though for me is getting people to actually like, pay for like that website. I feel like with OnlyFans, it's so easy for other guys to be like, okay, like everyone's using OnlyFans. Like it'll be like safer for me to use my card on here. But with other platforms, they're a little more hesitant. Like I've had other fans of mine, they have been long supporters for my work. It was so hard for them to pay for my many vids, but my OnlyFans, boom. Yeah, they just dropped. They just dropped like what, $20 on there?
No, I totally get that.
Yeah.
As doing the non-sexual content creation, the video versions of this podcast for a number of years were behind a paywall on Vimeo. Mm-hmm. No one goes to fucking Vimeo unless you're a video professional.
Oh, yes.
No one goes to fucking Vimeo.
Yeah.
I moved the video versions all over to Patreon. Fucking more than double the revenue. Mm-hmm. Like the first month. Like I made more in that first month on Patreon than I did in like 2 years of paywall on Vimeo.
Oh my gosh, really?
Because no one will go to fucking Vimeo. A bunch of people that like wouldn't have gone over to Vimeo in a million years already had Patreon accounts, were supporting other creators. They're just like, yeah, I got you.
Yeah, because like, they see Patreon. They're like, oh, everyone is using that site. They're like, they all trust Patreon to like put their cards in Patreon and be like, okay, nothing's wrong's going to happen,
I mean, Vimeo's a reputable site. They're just not there for anything else. So they're like,
that's true.
Everyone else who's just like, oh yeah, I'm already supporting other people on Patreon. I can just click add and it's added in my fucking bill. Mm-hmm. Fuck going to a goddamn brand new site, fucking logging in, setting up payments, all that shit. But it's also one of those things where, like, as a unique content creator, it should be a place where you like have your own fucking content, because if someone does pull the rug out from under you with OnlyFans, with many vids, with any whatever the fucking reason is, at least all that content still exists.
Yeah.
And if you've developed enough of a fan base, they will fucking come. Like,
Yeah.
it's the fucking filthy casuals.
They'll come one or two ways.
Hopefully both.
Hopefully both.
But the filthy casuals are the ones that are on your OnlyFans. It's the fucking hardcore fan base will follow you to the ends of the fucking earth. Like,
Yes.
oh, if I got to go to JasmineTeaa.com, I'm going to JasmineTeaa.com. You just got to get to that point where they will follow you to the ends of the earth.
Exactly. And it's like, that's why I rely on these like third-party sites. Although, like, it's probably not the best for the longevity that I want out of my porn career. It's what works right now because I am building that connection with my fans, and I still like run all of my shit by myself. Like, and it like, is it fucking tough? Hell yeah, it is. But that's what I love.
What, you're not putting him to work? The fuck?
Like, he's just here for eye candy. I am so picky with how I run my stuff.
You feel like it would end your relationship if you put him to work?
Yeah, it almost did.
Oh, you tried. I tried,
and I was like, oh, I don't like how you responded to that person.
Oh, no, you can't let him respond to the fans. Like,
Oh my gosh, no. Like, no, it's like my Instagram DMs. I'm like, oh, I don't like how you responded to my IG DMs like that. And then he was like, okay, like, how do you want me to respond? And I'm like, let me just do it myself.
well, yeah, you never let the dude, like any dude, pretend to be a girl. None of us will ever pull it off properly. Like, but there's other things he could be doing. He could be doing technical stuff. He could be doing uploads. You could teach him how to edit.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. It's like, I am just so, it's so hard because
I'm just apologizing to Andy. Like,
I know.
he's like, I can't defend myself. Motherfuckers just put me to work.
He's just here for my BG. Like, I still put him to work some way or another. Again, and also he is amazing. He is my chauffeur. He is the reason why I am here today. So, like,
I booked you. I'm the reason you're here today.
Oh, you're right.
I'm fucking around. You would not have gotten here, and you would not have been able to consume the amount of alcohol you've had if it was not for him.
Yeah.
If you had drank that much alcohol and you're like, I'm driving, I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna take another shot to that.
I feel like we wildly got off topic there. But these things happen on this show. There's alcohol and shenanigans, and people get off fucking topic. But I don't know what the actual longevity on the real third-party sites is going to be. Those for sale many vids have existed for a very long time. OnlyFans is like the new popular girl and seems to have some longevity at the moment. But we've seen in the last year, they're like, if enough money comes around, they are fucking piecing out on fucking adult content.
Oh, yeah, that is facts for sure. And like, they almost did it last year, which is like, I am sure they 100% know that there are so many people out there who rely on their OnlyFans income to like support their livelihood. And just like the fact that they didn't even have the emotional capacity to like let people know first, like before like letting like newsletters. Like, I found out that OnlyFans was banning porn from newsletters first.
Well, I mean, the fucked part is, at the end of the day, they don't see creators as people. They see them as numbers on a fucking spreadsheet. They're like, oh, hey, we generate this much revenue. If we go public and get public funding, we generate this much revenue. What's fucked about OnlyFans, well, this is also something that's been beaten to death on this fucking show. But their reasoning for banning adult stuff was because of MasterCard's regulations, which they knew about months in advance before they were about to ban porn. And it was literally, they were too lazy to put the infrastructure in to comply with MasterCard's fucking regulations. And I've looked at MasterCard's regulations. We've talked about this on here. They're not unreasonable. They're really super not unreasonable. Like, hey, have 2257 paperwork for everyone in a scene. Oh my God. Legal compliance? That's federal law right there. Being in compliance with the fucking laws of the U.S. Oh my God.
Like, oh my God, that's too much work.
Yes, someone has to, as the platform, manually verify that no minors and no one who did not choose to appear in the scene appears in the scene. But that's how it should be.
Yeah, it really should.
Like, obviously, none of us who are in the actual porn want to see fucking minors appear in porn. None of us want to see someone who did not consent to being in porn up here in porn.
I feel like that should have been the standard for the start.
Well, then that's the problem.
Yeah.
OnlyFans didn't launch as an adult site. OnlyFans launched as essentially as a Patreon competitor that allowed adult content.
Mm-hmm.
And the adult industry was like, yeah, we'll embrace that shit. You guys allow us to thrive here. We're going to thrive here because no one else does.
Exactly.
And they just raked in the money and didn't think about like, hey, we need to, have good KYC set up. We need to like be in compliance with fucking federal regulations. By the time that their billing process is like, hey, assholes, you want to be in compliance with, federal regs and like decent standards of fucking doing business? They're like, oh, that would involve hiring a bunch of people and training people and, hours of fucking review and
That's so much work. I don't know about
that's
that.
a lot of work. That's going to cut into our profit margins. And then I have no idea if this is accurate, but like the rumors at the time were also that like they were courting banks for fucking to go public.
Oh.
And a lot of banks won't touch you if you have adult content. So they're like, oh well, we can drop the adult content. We're evaluated at $3 billion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how much of that is because of the adult content, you motherfuckers?
Exactly. And like sex workers, I feel like they built OnlyFans to where it is today. Like they are the backbone of OnlyFans. And just to see them throw away sex workers like that in 2021, that was just so eye-opening to me, because it's like, if they were so willing to do that at the drop of a hat last year, why wouldn't they do that again? Yeah.
Only if it makes, fucking financial sense, they will. Like, the moment it makes financial sense, they're going to.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like, they were so dead set on, like, banning not safe for work content. And then, like, that's when they, like, made the announcement. And then when the revenue dropped within those 4 days, they took it back and they're like, oh, just kidding. Like, we're gonna, like, we're gonna, like, support, like, sex workers. Like, sex workers, like, is what built OnlyFans. Like, we love them. Like, oh, give us a hug. It's kind of like, Pride Month. Every single company on Pride Month, they're like, oh, we love the gays. And the second it turns July 1st, oh, just kidding. Like,
Right. And also, it did not help OnlyFans in the least bit when MasterCard's like, we didn't say we wouldn't process porn. We only said we wouldn't process porn that you guys didn't comply with our fucking rules that we let you know 6 months ago about.
Mm-hmm.
And like,
exactly. Yes.
Oh, shit. I guess this is on us.
Yeah, it's just so fucked up. And it's like, but the thing is with being in sex work, everyone knows adapt and overcome. Like, no matter what is thrown at you, like, you will overcome it. And yeah, I feel like I'd like to say I've been in sex work like for a pretty long time. I've been doing it since 2016. And like, granted, I did do it just like simply on Reddit before I expanded on other platforms.
Hey, it's still, you did the work.
You're right.
You still did the work. And especially like on mainstream adults, the average lifespan is nowhere near 6 years.
Yeah.
Hell, for the amount of time you've been doing mainstream adults, how many people have you seen come and go?
That's true. Yeah.
So like 6 years in, you're a fucking veteran at this point. Like you've done multiple tours of duty. Like they got to put a pin of Purple Heart on your fucking chest at this point. You put some time in. Like the average performer lasts like, is it 6 months to a year? I think is the average.
I think so. Yeah. That's what I heard. But honestly, I feel like, it's so weird. I think it's just the imposter syndrome in me. I think like, oh, am I really like in sex work, even though I just posted my holes like on the internet? But like, you're right. I actually am in the industry because the industry is so broad, especially in 2022. Like, now we have dad bods and thick girls being in the industry. Like, we have that being like the new, like, oh yes, that is attractive. Like, and then now we also have like the OnlyFans, like online industry being part of the industry. And
well, even before OnlyFans was like the OnlyFans revolution, the camming industry was wildly taking over.
Yeah, you're right.
The last AVN I attended was AVN 18. And that shit was presented by MFC. There was in the main hall rows of MFC girls. Like OnlyFans is just the natural evolution of the cam performer. Camming and OnlyFans both provide a service that can't be pirated. Mainstream porn can be fucking easily pirated. even if you're not just getting it from the fucking hub, at the end of the day, if you are just like, hey, those are two hot people having sex on film, I don't care where I get it from, I'm just going to rub one out. Versus the custom content of being a cam performer. When you take a cam performer private, that's just for you.
Yeah.
Even if someone screen capped that shit, shared it, it's like it's trying to get off to like watching someone like make a personal sex tape.
Yeah.
It's not the same, especially when they're like, whatever the fucking role play is.
Yeah, it's like so much different than like watching an adult performer be like, oh my God, step bro, I'm stuck in the laundry machine. Like, please help me get it out. Like my ass is like, stuck in here. And it's so different than seeing that compared to someone like being like, oh my God, like Matt Slayer, you make me so horny right now. It's so different,
Exactly. Like, I mean, if that's someone's fetish and they're into like getting off to hearing someone else getting off to me, cool. I'm not going to kink shame you for it because I'm into that, but that's because it's my name. But it's different. It doesn't have the widespread appeal. The fact that like customs and cam shows and all that shit, that is the natural evolution. Also, when the fact that high quality fucking video and audio is affordable for the average person now. When I got into the industry and back in my day, back in the old, well, I wasn't in the aughts, but in the tens, getting like high quality, like professional grade fucking gear was just not affordable for the average performer.
Yeah.
You're looking at fucking thousands of dollars for just the camera gear. And then fucking the media was not cheap.
Yeah.
At that point, you had no real recourse but to be as part of the studio system. As the technology's improved, as these other platforms have improved, like you as a performer, I know a handful of performers that are really big names that literally only step on a set because they're contractually obligated to. It's honestly not worth their time to step on a set. They make so much more from their own content from OnlyFans, and that's awesome and it's so empowering, but it's also like it's really terrifying to rely on a third party for that shit.
It really is. And that's exactly why I kind of tried to expand my net this year. Like I went to Expo for the first time in January because I'm like, okay, the 2021 like OnlyFans scare, I'm not gonna lie, it scared me shitless. Like it scared the shit out of me. I was so fucking terrified because I'm like, oh my God, that's just my income being taken away from me right there. And I'm like, I really need to expand right now. And I need to start because if it happened in 2021, it can happen again.
Right?
So,
because otherwise your other recourse is selling one of his kidneys and
his kidneys, not mine.
Well, yeah, I mean, you wouldn't got medical practice. Obviously, you can't perform the surgery on yourself.
That's true. I mean, I did get a boob job, but
you didn't do it to yourself, did you?
I didn't, but I mean, my body is ready enough to go under the medical procedures again. I already went through it once, I can do it again.
I mean, if you're willing to give up a kidney, that's on you. I'm just saying you have a perfectly good,
Honestly, you don't know how picky I am. I'm like, okay, his kidneys aren't perfect enough. Like, I need.
I mean, you're not gonna give them for yourself. You're just selling them on the black market. I'm not saying you take his kidney and put it in you. I'm just saying you just sell that motherfucker to pay rent.
You don't know my ADHD. Like, I will literally not do anything until I know it's like, okay, it's perfect. I didn't drink alcohol for a month. My kidney is perfect to sell. It will sell for this much. I will literally look everything up before I sell it.
Wow. Your kidneys are safe because she is anal retentive about the kidneys.
Exactly.
You're just like, I had tequila today. Sorry, babe. Can't sell my kidneys.
Can't sell my kidneys this month, but maybe next month.
Well, hopefully it never gets to that. Hopefully it never gets to the point where, like, we're looking at what kidneys we can sell. Just pro tip to everyone involved. My kidneys, trash. I drink a lot, and I have for a long time. Cheers to that.
Cheers to that. Cheers. Cheers to healthy kidneys.
Yeah, healthy.
Quote, quote, healthy.
There's no quotes.
It's okay.
They do their job. They are probably besides my liver, the hardest working organs in my body.
Life is so short, so might as well have fun with it.
Exactly. As long as you're not hurting other people, why not do what you want to do in life? I mean, you are doing the right thing. You were finally living for you. The fact that like I'm bummed that you had to spend so much time like trying to live for your parents, and like thankfully in your mid-20s you came to the realization like, oh wait, but this is my fucking life, not theirs.
Exactly. And it's like I'm glad I came to that realization like a little bit earlier on in my life. I'm like still 25. I'm like, oh, okay, that was like 2 years ago. But you know, it was still the best decision in my life because I realized they are not going to be happy with whatever I do. So might as well live for myself. Might as well like fuck myself on camera and be happy with it.
Well, and it doesn't matter if they're happy or not. Like, they can't abort you now.
Exactly. They should have aborted me 25 years ago if they wanted like that.
Right. You're here now. You get to live your life. Because, like it or not, there's going to be a point where they no longer exist. And then what? If you've lived your whole life looking for their approval, what is your life when they're no longer here?
Exactly. And that's like what I realized because, you know, I spent so much time trying to get their approval. And it's like, it took me, I think until I graduated, I realized they're not going to be happy with whatever I do in my life. Like once I graduated, they were like, okay, now that you graduated, where is your office job? And I thought, you guys are not going to be happy with whatever I choose to do. You know, I just wanted probably 1 or 2 months off so I can like, you know, actually relax.
And have a life?
Yeah, exactly. Like I want to actually have a life that is not like school and work. Because again, I did 16 units per quarter and I worked 2 jobs. And granted, yeah, I did do party a lot like during those like.
Yeah, but I'm sure they're not aware of that. I'm sure they're not like, oh my God, Jasmine, we know how hard you've been partying. And those frat boys that like are running away from your vagina because how hard you've been working.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, they knew I went to a party school. They knew how hard I went. But I worked fucking hard. And they were still not happy with that. And I was like, okay, if you're not happy with the hard work I did to get my bachelor's, then let me do what actually makes me happy. Like, let me do porn because that is what I actually enjoy. Like, I enjoy being like an internet personality. And that's why I did Twitch too, because it's like, I want to show that like, yes, I do porn, but also I am a fucking nerd too. I love playing League of Legends. Like, I love like my nerdy guys. I am such a big nerd. So that is, that is why I went into this industry like full on after I graduated because it's like, you know, yes, I am horny, but yes, also I am a nerd.
Well, and it's one of those things like I have said this multiple times on air. Porn is the land of misfit toys. The popular kids didn't get into porn.
Very true.
Like I regularly play Dungeons and Dragons with a handful of performers. Like I know a bunch of other performers that play D&D. Like there are other performers I Twitch stream with. Like this industry is full of the fucking nerds and the drama geeks, and this is not generally where the fucking jocks or the popular kids ended up. They had their lives fucking mapped out for them. They had their parents like, oh, no, we got you a job at JP Morgan. You don't have to worry. Fuck on film, you would embarrass the family.
That'd be too much.
Right, like, nah. This is like, oh, shit. The kids that, like, were horny in fucking high school but, like, couldn't get none and, like, you're in the right place.
I think so, yeah. And I'm like really happy that I did make the decision because it happened 2019, right before the pandemic. Like my parents, they found out that I did porn because they looked through my bank statements. Like,
wait, they looked through? How the fuck did your parents look through your bank statements?
Dude, it's because after I graduated, I lived with them for a while, and my bank statements, like, I forgot to put them on paperless. I have ADHD. I forget everything. So, they got my bank statements and like there's Asian.
But they opened your fucking mail?
Asian parents are like that. They're super intrusive. So then they opened my mail and they saw like ManyViz. What is that? And then they looked on like Google. They're like, ManyViz is a porn site? My daughter is doing porn? oh, like, let me confront her about this. And they confronted me about it, like, when I got back from the gym. And they're like, you're doing porn, you fucking whore. And I'm like, yeah, I'm doing porn. Fuck you guys. Let me leave right now. And that's when I just left because, you know, just the disrespect I got for the life I chose to support myself while I went through university, because university is fucking expensive. That's why I did it.
I mean, you don't have to justify it. You did it because you wanted to do it.
Exactly. And I enjoy it. And like, you know, when I started, I tried to deny like, oh, I'm only doing this until I graduated. But then I graduated.
It's
and
like,
I'm like
every stripper story ever. Like,
yeah.
I'm just paying my way through school. Like,
I'm just paying my way through school. I'm just doing this for a few years. But no, I actually really enjoy it. And that's why I'm still here, because I truly love what I do. And it's like, you know, yeah, it took me a while to realize that. But then I'm like, I actually love like, you know, I actually love showing my holes online. I love like making my own porn. I love being an online personality. And, you know, that's like, yeah, it took my parents like disowning me to like realize that. But then, you know, I'm so much happier right now than I was back then.
hell, I'm glad you found your fucking happiness.
Mm-hmm.
Are you in contact with them at all? Have you reconciled or?
Yeah, we're fine now. Actually, it was so funny. Once I did like the foreplay films, I told them about it. And they're like, oh my gosh, that's awesome. You're actually doing movies now? Let's get back in contact. And they realized how successful I became once I stopped caring what they think and actually followed my own life. And they're like, she can support herself doing porn. And, you know, as long as she can support herself and we don't have to support her, like, that's fine. And, you know, it sucks that it took them like all this pain and suffering to realize that. But I'm glad that they actually realize it now and I can openly talk about it now.
That's awesome. Also, you should have reminded them, like, keep it up. I'll put you in a crooked home.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers, you will not be healthy forever. Who's going to make executive decisions about you at the end there?
Exactly.
Be careful what you do to your children. They make decisions for you when you're about to die.
Exactly. I am your retirement fund, you know? Like, you better be good to me.
You plan to put them up in a lifestyle they could grow accustomed to, like, when they retire? Or are you going to be like, nah, fuck y'all. You weren't about this in the first place. It's my money.
Yeah, exactly. I'm really thankful, though, that they... Like, it took them a while to finally be accepting of where I am in my life and, like, what I choose to do. But I am glad that they reached that point because I know a lot of, like, my fellow creators, like, their parents never reached that point. But I'm, like, you know, like, my parents, they realize, like, okay, as long as my daughter is, like, happy with what she does and she's successful, okay, I'll support. And I am happy that, like, my parents actually realized that.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
As you said, like, a lot of people's parents don't come to that because it's the fucking trope of like, oh, I've failed as a parent and my kid ends up on a pole or doing porn or like, oh, obviously it's a reflection on me if my kid decides that.
Is that wrong? No, though. Like, shit, I do pole dancing too. I did pole dancing before I did porn.
But it's one of those things like, that's not a reflection on them. You're your own fucking person.
Exactly.
The fact that like, they're so self-centered in a lot of cases that like, oh, this is a reflection on me. Like, no, motherfucker, that individual that you fucked into reality has thoughts, dreams, their own experiences, and are making their own conscious choice. It may have something to do with you, but it is not a reflection on you.
Exactly. You know, just because I choose to fuck for my living, like, it doesn't mean that you guys failed as parents. Like, you know, it's just what I chose to do with my life. And it's like, I am happy with what I do. And isn't that enough, like, what you want with your child? Like, they are happy, they're successful, and they are, like, doing what they enjoy to do, which is, like, you know, whether it makes people, like, orgasm or, like, be happy. Like,
I mean, hopefully that's both.
It's both. It's both for sure. You know, I'm really thankful for my fan base because I started Twitch streaming literally just a day ago, and I had so many people come out to support and be like, oh, hey, I am so happy you started Twitch streaming because I've been waiting for you to do this for the longest time. And it was really cool to see so many people see more than, like, they actually saw me more than just, like, my TNA. They're like, oh, she is actually a person with, like, interest. Like, I want to see her do her interest.
Oh my God, you're something beyond your job? Oh my God.
Oh, right? I am more than just tits and ass and mouth. Like,
Obviously, your ear holes too that we're currently still covering. That's right, you can't see your ear holes. It's so fucked that like in 2022 that people are still dehumanizing the people they masturbate to, like, oh, that is just a sexual object. Like, no, that is a person.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's like, I think that's one of the goals I realized that I want to do with my work, that yes, I show my holes online, but also I have other hobbies besides showing my holes online. Like, I am a nerd, but also I like to have sex. I like to have sex, but also I am a nerd.
I hate to break to you, most nerds like to have sex.
That's true. That's true. Honestly, a lot of anime fans, all the anime fans, dude, they are crazy. I went to Anime Expo in July and I went to the after parties. Those people really know how to party and those people really know how to fuck.
Oh, did you get some at Anime Expo?
Hell yeah.
Story time, come on.
Oh my God. So like one time I went to like the Anime Expo after party and then like I was meeting this girl and I had my partner with me and she told me, oh my gosh, if your partner like does not stay with you, I will fuck. So then I fucked her.
So wait, you just sent your partner away? Like, would you be like, hey, go get the car, I'll see you in 40?
Hell yeah.
Wow. Wow.
It happens.
That's a dick move. That is a dick move.
It was a girl, so it was a pussy move.
But still, that is ridiculously uncool. Did you at least make sure your partner got laid out of like the deal?
You know, we're planning a threesome.
Oh my God. So you sent your partner away on the promise of future pussy? That is so wrong. That is so fucking wrong. Like, that's horrible. Like,
He likes that stuff though, you know?
obviously, people like threesomes, but I don't know. Being like, yo, I'm going to fuck today so you can fuck tomorrow is not cool.
You know, it's like, it's all in good fun though, because
Oh, I'm sure
right in front of him.
Well, yeah, but still, like, that's disrespectful as shit on her part. Be like, yo, the minute your back's turned, I'm going to fuck your girl.
Dude, honestly, yeah, but he doesn't care. Honestly, he really supports me exploring my sexuality, which I'm thankful for.
I'm happy for that. That's awesome. But there's got to be some equality. Like, you should have been like, yo, we got to get him some. Like, we can't just, like, future promise pussy to him.
That's true. That's true.
Like,
But
you should have been, like, negotiated a little bit. Like, yo, at least give him a blowy before we send him on his way. Like, something.
that's true. I mean, we did do a 3-way blowy before, and that was before Anime Expo. And actually, before Anime Expo, we did do a few videos with other people. Like, it was his first time filming, and
How'd he do?
oh, he did amazing. He did first video ever with other people. Boom, straight to the orgy. Did amazing. Everyone wanted to use his dick. We did like a BGG after, and then we did a couple swaps. So we did so many videos that night because everyone wanted to fuck him. And you know,
Oh, who'd he finish with?
honestly, he didn't finish with anyone. He lasted a really long time.
You didn't even let the man finish? What the fuck?
I know, he was on Viagra too. That's the thing.
You're giving him future health problems and you're not even letting him fucking come? This seems toxic, Jasmine. Like, it's just,
Oh no.
you're abusing this poor man. Like, what is up with this? Like, I cannot condone this.
Okay, the thing
You
is,
gotta let the man come.
I wanted him to come so bad.
Then why didn't he?
Okay, because he was on so much freaking Viagra, he was so nervous filming that he took a little too much that he couldn't come. We filmed 4 videos that night. All the girls he fucked with, super hot. Everyone wanted to use his dick. Did he come? No, because he was so nervous, and it was really cute.
And it's understandable. Like, we've all been there. As dudes, we've all fucking been there. We're like, Oh, just too much mental in the game and you can't fucking pop. I've been there. I've definitely had that happen. Like, I get it, but it's still a sad state of affairs that you're just turning him out and he's not able to fucking finish. It's sad.
I know. I feel bad.
Hopefully. Next time it's just all the orgasms. All of them.
I hope so too. Dude, I need to pee so bad.
We can pause for a moment while you pee.
Let's pause.
We're going to pause. Jasmine has emptied her bladder. She's back.
I broke the seal.
She broke the seal. So Lord knows how many times she is going to pee. I'm just happy. It's not happening on my chairs. It's not happening on my carpet. Like, there are no water sports happening this evening.
It almost happened. I was like, no, not today.
Well, thank you. Thank you for just being like, hey, Matt, I need to pee. I'm like, please, go urinate. Please. Make use of the toilet as is intended.
Mm-hmm.
It's not one of those shows where I put tarps down and...
No water sports here, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Oh, some guys like this water sports.
Now the question is, are you into the water sports?
I like the water sports. Dude, I know I look like, I'm pure and stuff, but dude, I'm into some kinky shit.
Well, tell the class.
Like, I don't know. I mean, I post my holes for a living. Like, obviously, I have some exhibitionism in me.
Yeah, but there's plenty of people who post their holes for a living who are just like doing it to just get by.
That's true.
Not because they're passionate about it. There are plenty of people that do many jobs in this world, not because they're passionate about doing the job, because they need money, and money is not fucking free. So
exactly.
If you're passionate about it, like, tell the class about your fucking kinks.
Like, I mean, I'm into water sports. I love bondage. I took the kink test,
So, are you dominant, submissive? Like, how you love bondage?
Oh, I am mostly submissive.
Okay.
I'm mostly submissive, but I'm a little bit of a switch in me. I like to, be the dommy mommy a little bit sometimes. I think my dominant side, it was 65, so it's more of like half-half.
65 is not half.
It's close to half.
You're Asian. You're supposed to be good at math. Come on. 65 is not half.
It's close to half, I'd say. It's close enough to half compared to 75, It's, but...
I mean, it's closer to half than 66%. It doesn't make it close to half.
Yeah, I know. I think I'm switch, when I took the BDSM test, I was mostly a switch, which means I can be submissive, but I could also be dominant if I want to. And
now the question is, how often do you want to?
Oh, it kind of depends. If it's online, hell yeah, I'll be dominant. But if it's in person, I'm too shy to be dominant. I'll let you do whatever you want to me.
So in the really real world, you're just like, nah.
Exactly. In the real world, I'm like, I don't know, all that stuff.
Now, is that before or after you get a couple drinks in you? Because I feel like there's definitely some liquid courage happening. Come on.
Oh, there is some liquid courage definitely happening right now. I have had a couple of drinks in me, and again, the best way to get me more comfortable is, to give me a couple of drinks, And yeah, I feel like right now I'm a little bit more loose.
Good. That's okay. Welcome to the secret of the sauce. Like, that's how the show works. That's why it's a 2-hour show, because it takes a little while for the body to metabolize alcohol before you do ignorant shit.
Exactly. And the more degenerate, the more connected your fans feel to you, I feel. Because everyone is a fucking degenerate.
Yeah, just a lot of people are too shy to admit it.
Exactly. People watching this, they'd be like, oh, hell yeah. I'm into that stuff too. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I relate to that. Yeah, I like to post my holes online,
Well, that is something I can't relate to. I have never posted my holes online. I'm over 10 years in and still have never posted my holes online. I think I'm going to keep it that way. It's one of those things where I kind of wrestle with at this point, because I've talked about this on, I feel like, a recent episode, but when I got in, there was only really studio work. Mm-hmm. So being male talent never appealed to me. But it's not like I have any moral problems with it.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
And at this point, like when I first got in, I had a Joe job as a day job. So it was also like, ooh, that will potentially kill my income. And I'm not going to fuck enough on film to like, and also I was never confident that I could actually do the job because being professional male talent is a rough fucking gig. Not everyone can fucking do it.
Yeah, that's true.
But in 2022, like I'm confident I probably could fuck on someone's OnlyFans. And I have no like moral obligation to, but like it's been so long of being like, no, I'm cool with not fucking on film, that I just every time it's come up like, no, I'm cool with not fucking on film. And it's just like because I'm set in my ways at this point, so it's just like, should I fuck on film at some point? But I'm just so it's been so long of not doing it that like this is who I am.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, sometimes fucking on film is not for everyone. Not everyone can do it. That's why some people need Viagra. And like,
Hey,
like,
whoa. Quick disclaimer. There are plenty of professionals that need fucking blue pills.
That's true. That's
like,
very true.
No shame. We're not trying to shame anyone who needs a fucking Viagra for like shooting with the, like, to be on camera, to do anything. There are plenty of fucking mainstream fucking professionals on professional fucking sets that need them little blue pills to be able to do their fucking job.
That is so true because when I did the Lust Cinema film, it's like I think he's been in the industry for a while, but even so, he still needed the shot. Like he still put the shot in his penis for like the sex scene with like me and Nolina. And like, sometimes it just happens. Sometimes you can't get it up. And
well,
I feel like for guys, it's a lot more mental.
I may be wrong, but I feel like more of like a gay performer than he is.
I think so too.
A boy-girl performer. So like, it's just y'all may have had the wrong holes.
That's true, but I think he's also bi too, because we talked before my scene with like.
I mean, I'm not trying to call the man out on his sexuality here.
Yeah, understandable. I think like his partner is also like a man, so it's like he is. I think he does swing more that way. But when we had the talk before my scene with him and Olina, like he was telling me like. I think we specifically talked about the scene with me and Olina because I was nervous for both. And then we just had this like long talk and he said like, and it was like about the scene with like the GG scene. And then he's like, oh, hey, like, sometimes you just don't know if you're gay or not. And like when you do it, like you'll know. And I'm like, oh shit, you're right. And I did the scene. I'm like, hell yeah, I'm fucking gay. Like I love pussy.
It's okay. Pussy brings life.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, like he just had so much insight about like bisexuality and like hearing him talk about because when he talked to me, he said like, oh yeah, like I was for sure I'm gay, but then I did the scenes with like other women. And then like he said, oh yeah, I think I'm bisexual. And I thought that was so amazing because like with sex work, you can explore your sexuality and figure out like, like, oh yeah, maybe I am gay or maybe I am bisexual because I was for sure like, okay, I am straight before this. Like, yeah, I've like kissed other girls before, but I wasn't sure. But then I ate pussy and I'm like, okay, I am fucking gay.
It's one of those things like, that's a high pressure situation to figure out sexuality though too, because you have a crew and fucking co-stars that are all depending on you to fucking perform. And if you're uncertain about like where you're swinging, if you can perform, that can make for a long day for people. That's fucking nerve wracking. I would really not recommend trying to figure out your sexuality on set.
Oh yeah. And I'm like, my scene with Alina, as fun as it wasn't my sexual awakening. Like it didn't make me realize it was gay. It did solidify it, that's for sure. But before that, I did have I did a collaboration with Lola Valentine. And when I ate her pussy, I was like, oh, this was actually really hot. Like, and I like masturbated to the thought of it. Like, okay, Lola, if you're listening to this, I love you and all, but yeah, like you were my sexual awakening for my gayness. Like, I hope that doesn't make it weird.
It might a little for her, but it's okay. She'll figure it out. She'll be okay.
No, I love her. We like collaborated afterwards too. And it's like, she's my girl. We are like pretty close. And She was probably the first pussy like I actually like dived in, you know? I've ate other girls' pussies out before, but I was like, oh,
Like personal life or?
yeah, personal life too. And personal life and for video, I'm like, oh, okay, this is like, okay,
So
it's nice.
how'd it go down in personal life?
I feel like still then I was still questioning it. But then when I ate Lola's pussy, I was like, I really like girls. Like, I think she is so hot. Yeah, so then I think that was my sexual awakening. And I realized, okay, I always suspected that I was bisexual. So I identified as that. But when I ate my friend out, like Lola, I thought, okay, I am hella gay for her.
Were you afraid to embrace it because of like the parents or?
I think it was just like my own personal preference. Like even like my parents, they have specified to me like, okay, if you're gay, that's fine. Which is weird because like
It's like, if you're gay, that's fine. If you're not a doctor, get the fuck out.
exactly, right? If you do anything besides being a doctor, fuck you. But if you're gay, we love you still no matter what. But
Weirdly progressive. Like,
yeah, I know. I think my parents are kind of figuring things out themselves too. But you know,
oh my God, your parents are fallible human beings who like are just going through life and don't have all the fucking answers. It's amazing when you figure that out.
exactly right. Like, oh my god, my parents are still figuring out like their views and like political standpoints at 50. Like, who knows?
Well, it's one of those things where, like, it's a terrifying thought when you're like, oh, hey, when I was a child, that was essentially the word of God.
Mm-hmm.
And when you get older, you're like, oh, they don't know shit either.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're subject to their environment, their bad biases, their parents' biases. Holy fuck, they may not know shit.
Mm-hmm.
In some respects, you may be much more knowledgeable than them.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
Yeah.
terrifying realization.
It is a terrifying realization. And it's like we grew up in so many like I feel like they grew up in such a different time and place than I did. Especially with
They grew up in the Philippines, or?
yeah, my mom especially grew up in the Philippines, and I feel like that's why she was the most hard on me because she grew up with that Asian like stereotypical standpoint. While my dad like grew up in like the American kind of standpoint. He is Filipino as well, but he did grow up in America, so he is a little bit more liberal. But I don't blame them for the standpoints they have because that is just the reality they knew. And again, it took me a while for me to realize that, but then like I don't blame them because that is just what they grew up with. And that is why they reacted to me like doing porn. But you know, I feel like times like these days it's so much different, and you can create a living and reach success in so many different ways other than just being like in an office job or being like a doctor, you know?
Well, and being in an office job may not be successful.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's not always like, you know, just because you're in an office job doesn't mean you're going to be like the most successful. Like there is so many other ways to reach success these days.
Well, and what do you measure as success?
I feel like for me, you are successful if you're happy with what you do.
Well,
And-
then an office job definitely is not success.
Oh, for sure, for sure. At least for me. Some people love that shit. They love being told what to do. But for me, no. I like being my own boss. I love like being my own person. I love having my fans realize like, okay, she is more than just like a pretty face and holes, you know? And that is why I love sex work so much because yeah, they know my pornography side, but they also know my personal side. They also know like my hobbies and interests. Like that is why I love this line of work because I can do both. Because yes, I am a sexual person, but yes, I'm also my own person.
Oh my God. That's what the fuck? What? You're your own person?
Yeah, like who knew? Like a sex worker has their own hobbies.
They do stuff besides have sex and just be here for your own sexual gratification? Oh my God.
Exactly.
Oh my God. The world is going to fucking end. The sky is fucking falling, Chicken Little. The sky is fucking falling.
Like no one has ever done this before.
Right? A sex worker who doesn't just exist to like gratify their oh my God. We have changed the world right here, right now.
This is life-changing podcast information right here, folks. You better clip this shit.
It was life-changing podcasting from the start.
Exactly.
Don't get it twisted. Come on.
You're right. 6 years ago when you started this podcast, it was life-changing.
I mean, it was for me. Shit.
I understand that because I feel like, I feel like when people see a sex worker, they're like, okay, they just love sex. That's it. But
I know so many sex workers who don't even particularly like sex. Like,
oh, really?
oh yeah, I know some people that are in this just for the business. They see that like, hey, this is the avenue for my greatest upward mobility, my greatest financial success. They're not necessarily into sex. They're not necessarily kinky people. They're not necessarily like even particularly into sex. They're just like, hey, this is a means to an end. That's part of what's so wild and fun about this industry is there are all types. There are people that are like you who are like, I was an exhibitionist. I like, showing off. I like being a personality. I like, fucking on film. There are many other people who are just like doing it out of survival. There's definitely other people who are like, this is my quickest avenue to upward mobility.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely do see those people in the industry who do it for survival. And, I understand, it's like that sometimes. Sometimes you got to do what you do to like make a living and survive.
I mean, that's most people. Most people.
Exactly.
How many people do you know that like went to university, got a degree, and are not working in their chosen field?
There are so many people like that.
Why would sex work be any fucking different?
Exactly. It is a little bit more like quote, quote, taboo than other like fields you can go into. But it is, at the end of the day, it is still a career that you can make out. And like, I think that is just, I am glad that in 2022, it is like a little bit more accepting to be part of like sex work, because when I was part of sex work in 2016, I almost got kicked out of organizations because they found out I did like videos online. They're like, oh, like, sex work is so taboo. Like, don't do that anymore if you want to be part of our organization.
What sort of organization?
It was a sorority.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. And I didn't blame them because it was so taboo. And it's like, my entire career, I try to think like, and just like my entire life, I try to think of like life in the other person's shoes, like to understand their viewpoint. So I understand like why they wanted me to stop like doing my videos. But I thought, I have fun with my career and I make a good living out of it. Why would I stop? Because I want to be part of your organization. So I still did it. They got mad at me for sure. But did they kick me out of the organization? Hell no, because they knew I was making a living out of it. And also they knew it was like what I wanted to do.
Were they talking shit behind your back though?
Honestly, I don't know, but I wouldn't doubt it if they did. But do I care? No, I've realized that like, what? You can't make every single person in this world happy. Exactly. And it's like, with my parents, I realized no matter what I did with my life, they wouldn't be happy. Like, so I realized I can't make everyone in this world happy, even though as much as I would love to, it's just impossible. So as long as I am happy with what I do, that is all I need.
That's the fucking important part.
Exactly.
Live life for you. Don't live it for fucking anyone else to their expectations. That is a recipe for disaster because, you do all these things to try to make someone else happy with how you're living your life. And then they change their fucking mind about something. And then where are you?
Exactly. And it's like, like when my sorority sisters, they found out I still did my videos, like, I don't know. I think some of them disagreed, but I still had a lot of people who still supported because they're like, oh, that is fucking cool. Like you like, you're able to express your sexuality and like, make a profit and like make a business out of it. That is fucking awesome.
Well, and if they're feminists in any way, shape, or form, they should be supporting you.
Exactly. Yeah. And, it took me a while to realize that like, you can't make everyone happy with the choices that you do. There's 7 billion people in the world. There is no chance that you'll make every single 7 billion person like happy with your choices. And, there's a chance that 7 billion, well, no, there's like a high percentage that like 7 billion people in the world, they won't have an effect like of with what you do. You know, no matter with what you do in your life, it won't affect them. So might as well do what affects you like with your life. Like as long as you're happy, that is all that matters.
I wholeheartedly agree.
Mhm.
As long as you're not harming other people,
Exactly.
what you do to make you happy is all that fucking matters. Because at the end of the day, the majority of people aren't giving you a fucking thought.
Exactly. Like they won't care. And that was my thing, like, especially with showing my face. I was so scared that like my people from college, they would realize like, oh my God, it's Jasmine from college. Like she's doing porn now. And I realized, okay, if they found out I did porn, do I give a shit? Do they matter in my life? No. Like, let me go full-fledged into porn. And it was the best decision I've ever made.
And here we are.
Exactly. Here we are. And I'm so happy like with my decision that I made 3 years ago because I mean, look at where I am now. I did like films. I met so many more people and I mean, it's really fun to explore my sexuality too. Like this is fun for me and that's why I'm still here. That's why I did it for 6 years.
Do you wish you had done it sooner?
I mean, I started when I was 19, so I feel like I did it as soon as I can.
But I'm saying like showing your face, like full-fledged, both feet into the fucking, dive into the deep end in.
Oh, I feel like I wish I did it sooner. I feel like I wish I didn't care so much about what people think because, I mean, at the end of the day, people would have negative reactions regardless. So why do I care about like some guy from fucking Texas like thinks like, oh, showing my holes online is like not where it's at. Like, why do I care what he thinks? I think showing my holes online is awesome. Like, I'm able to like make a living out of it. I'm able to like make people happy with what I do, and I'm able to like build a connection with other people like outside of my porn. And that's amazing. Like although they find me through my porn, they're also like able to see that, oh, okay, she's actually really cool past her porn. Like, let me support her other platforms. And it's really cool to see that.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
And you're here now, and as long as you stick around, which I don't think you have any intention not to, it's all good.
Exactly.
You can't cry over the spilled milk of like, oh, I didn't dive in both feet. I was just curious, like, you look back with some retrospect, like, God damn, I could have been having all this fun years ago.
Exactly. And it's like, I don't like to think about, oh, I could have done this years ago because it's like, okay, years ago, I wouldn't have known. But now I know. So I don't like to think about like in the past, like, oh, what if I did this earlier? Because like, okay, at least I know now I'm successful. And that's all that matters to me because it's like years ago, I was still trying to find my footing. And I think like even now I finally found my footing. Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
Thank you.
Well, Jasmine, it is actually about that time. We've been going at this for over 2 hours already.
Oh, shit. Really?
Oh, yeah. So we're going to call last call on this motherfucker. Where can they find you on the things?
Okay. You can find my OnlyFans, Jasmine Teaa with 2 A's. And my Instagram is Jazz T with 2 A's again. My main TikTok is Howdy Jasmine T again with 2 A's. I think my Twitter is Hi Jasmine T again with 2 A's. I like to have the 2 A's because when I started on Reddit, my username was Milky Teaa, and then people started calling me Milky, and I was like, Milky sounds really gross. Like, I don't like having people calling me Milky, so why don't people just call me like Jasmine T? So yeah, if you want to find me, just type Jasmine with 2 A's.
Check Jasmine out. Spend all your fucking money.
Exactly.
Go to the OnlyFans. Just spend your money. Spend your fucking money.
If you'd like, I would appreciate it.
Right? Because I'll get a kickback on that. If you spend your money on Jasmine, she's going to support my Patreon. Like, this is all self-serving.
Exactly. I'll support Matt Slayer's Patreon if you support my OF. But honestly, I'd probably do it regardless.
Aw. But as always, you can find me at Matt_Slayer on Twitter, Matt Slayer on Instagram, Matt F. Slayer on Facebook, twitch.tv/Matt F. Slayer. You can find the Patreon with home of the exclusive uncensored video versions of this episode and all the others at patreon.com/Matt Slayer. You can find the podcast at And Now We Drink on Twitter and Now We Drink _ on Instagram. And until next week, drink up, motherfuckers.
Yay! Thank you so much for having me on the show. I appreciate it.